Easily, Ed Sheeran is one of the most talented and successful songwriters of our time. His music has captured the hearts of millions around the world, and he has this unique style and approach to songwriting that has really made him stand out in the music industry. Many of you know that I have dived deep into some of the most successful people on the planet, Ed being one of them. I have been able to uncover 5 overarching themes that he uses in his life, and what you're about to learn will finally help you take these tips that Ed shows us and apply them in your own life. So, what can we learn from Ed Sheeran's songwriting? The first lesson we can learn from Ed is to be authentic. He writes from the heart and he draws from personal experiences and emotions. His music resonates with people because it is so relatable and genuine. He writes about how he feels, and that authenticity really shines through in his music. So many aspiring songwriters should really take note of this and try to write from their own experiences rather than just copying someone else's style. And this also applies to any field of endeavour that you may want to take up. Be your authentic self. Second, simplicity is key. Despite the complexity of some of his arrangements within his music, Ed Sheeran's songs are easy to sing along to, and they're memorable. He doesn't overcomplicate things, and that makes his music accessible to a wider audience. This lesson is essential for anyone who's starting in songwriting. In songwriting and in many other fields of endeavours, sometimes keeping things simple and focusing on a strong melody is all it takes to create something great. Thirdly, collaboration is crucial. Ed often works with other songwriters and musicians, which expands his creative horizons, and it leads to new ideas that he may not have thought up of on his own. So he considers collaborating with others a way of leading to fresh and exciting ideas and to bring new perspectives to this creative process. Fourthly, writing regularly is essential. Ed Sheeran writes songs every day, even if they're not all that great. He'll often say it takes time. That's one of his small goals, to get a tiny bit of songwriting done every day. By writing regularly and making it a habit, it can improve your skills and improve your chances of writing something great. It's important to remember that songwriting is a skill and it requires practice and dedication. What is it that Malcolm Gladwell says? 10,000 hours of practice to master any skill. Well, there you go. And I see it in a lot of people. They want the success to be immediate. It doesn't always work that way, and that's okay. You have time on your side. Fifthly, paying attention to structure is vital. So there are some rules of the game that you got to use in songwriting. And there are some rules of the game that apply in running a business, in using your money, in getting better at any skill, in trying to improve your own productivity. Ed's songs often have a clear and simple structure, which means that they are more cohesive and memorable. And that study of the structure of songs and trying to apply it in your own work. He really showed us this now in this latest court case, which has just finished, thankfully, in Manhattan, and which he won, where he explained about the different chords that are used in all music, and they can't really be copyrighted. So thank God for common sense. So apart from these songwriting skills, he has habits and practices that teach us valuable life lessons, and he emphasizes the importance of persistence, hard work, authenticity, collaboration, creativity, healthy habits, giving back to his community. This success story is a reminder that it comes from hard work and dedication and persistence. Now, he does also prioritize his health and well-being. He exercises regularly. He eats healthily. He tries to avoid drugs and alcohol. And this practice is crucial for him and is a way that he feels helps him succeed in his field, taking care of his body and his mind, essential for him to stay focused and motivated. So, he enjoys collaborating with other artists. He experiments with different genres and styles, and this helps him grow as an artist. He doesn't just put himself into a box, but he tries to innovate. He tries to grow as an artist to keep his music fresh and exciting. And this is a vital lesson for anyone who wants to really stay relevant and to adapt to the changing trends in any field. And ultimately, they always do change, even in the history of music. Look at what it was like in the 50s, in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s, and so on. Therefore, in summary, there are several life lessons that we can learn from him. But first, hit that notification bell so that you're up to date with the freshest content, especially if you've stuck around this long. Hopefully, I have provided some sort of value to you. Finally, Ed Sheeran uses his platform and success to give back to the community by supporting various charitable causes. We must remember that success is not just about personal achievement, but also about using whatever platform you have chosen to make a positive impact on the world. By studying his work and his habits, we can learn from his success and we can apply those lessons to our own work. I'm Patrick. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. In your life, some not genuine writers and musician in